Welcome to DCWA Bloodsport, the most violent matches in DCWA to settle the scores, hopefully once and for all. In our first match, we have Stuntman Inc. taking on members of Fractured. Fractured has attacked Stuntman Inc., left them bloody, so they want revenge as we have this cage deathmatch going on. It's going to be hard to call, as we can see. Someone has been busted open already. I'm trying to see who that is with all the chaos going in. Oh, that is Frank Tanner has been busted open already as we see all six men, a tornado tag in here. We have Saber, the sadistic British grappler. And Shane Mayhew representing Fractured. On the other side, we have Stuntman Inc., Monty Brown, the alpha male. We have Brody Davis and Frank Tanner who's been busted open. We got weapons in the ring. Who is going to win this violent encounter? As we see a low blow there, legal in this match. The Karate Kid referee is really just in there to call a submission or a pinfall. He normally doesn't enforce that many rules, and he got an easy job tonight as there are none to enforce. As we see just mayhem and chaos. Bloodsport, the most one. Shane Mayhew with that double arm suplex into a pin. He's going for another. Oh, blocked by Frank Tanner. And reversed. We got the alpha male getting taken down. That elbow to the back of the head. We got that clutch. We seeing our sadistic British grappler there. DCWA Full Throttle. Coming back to you next week. I am told that many of the matches that we're going to see at Bloodsport, management has said he wants these matches to settle these disputes between these guys. He's going to let them fight in our most violent showcase that we can produce on television without being banned, as we see blood all over the mat. In our first match here, a cage death match with barbed wire bats on the mat, sledgehammers, baseball bats, kendo sticks, double clothesline there. Whoa, a power bomb coming up, spinning power bomb by Frank Tanner. Oh, into a pin. 1, 2. Oh, kicks out. Saber. We got to watch Saber with blowing that fire. We've got a stacked up match card for you tonight. The tag team titles on the line in a match coming up soon here. We have Darius Dash and TM9 challenging the Space Invaders for those tag team titles. Doing that open challenge here. Frank Tanner just in his own blood, but they're dealing with Saber over there. Now he's coming over to give his attention to our British grappler. Excuse me, I am forgetting his name right now. Just a lot going on. You see a pinfall on Shane Mayhew. Hey, if anyone's the weak link on the Fractured team in this type of match, I gotta believe that it's Shane Mayhew. More of a technical wrestler, not necessarily a brute like his teammates. As we see a frog splash off the top. 1, 2 on Frank Tanner. 3, no. Frank Tanner kicks out, just bleeding everywhere. Brody Davis and Monty Brown double teaming a British grappler who's, excuse me for getting his name, my notes are not in front of me right now. As we see the alpha male has Shane Mayhew up in a jumping suplex. Brody Davis going over there. They seem to be targeting Shane Mayhew as he's whipped off by Brody Davis. Saber with a sledgehammer in his hand, not connecting though. Trying to hit Monty Brown. Sleeper there into a dragon sleeper on Saber. Shane Mayhew. Brody Davis with those educated feet there. Rip Saber and Shane Mayhew double teaming Brody Davis. The alpha male. Oh, the fork coming out of nowhere. They're illegal in this match. That fork coming out, just going into the forehead of Frank Tanner by Rip Saber. 2. No, kick out by Brody Davis. The alpha male posing to the crowd. I don't think it's any time for that. That double team is broken up. Oh, frog splash off the top. Frank Tanner with a back suplex on Shane Mayhew. Frank Tanner is just being explosive in this match. All 3 men in the same corner. Oh, Scorpion death drop. Rip Saber just on Monty Brown cover. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, Brody Davis barely gets his shoulder up. Rip Saber determined to hit someone with that sledgehammer, but Frank Tanner gives him like a swinging sleeper. Brody Davis, British grappler up. Sort of a modified sledgehammer there. Jackhammer, excuse me. See how British grappler with. Oh! Just dumps Brody Davis on his head. Rip Saber with the cover. 1, 2. Double pin there. No, 2.9. Both men kick out. Wonder if we're going to see the pounce. Look like Monty Brown setting up for the pounce, but Shane Mayhew already on him out. Crossface there. This might be it. Oh, Brody Davis over the breakup. Super kick by Frank Tanner, but Rip Saber right back up. Shane Mayhew and Brody Davis both down. Alpha male a little tired right now, getting his breath. These matches are so hard to call with action everywhere. DCWA Bloodsport. 1, 2, 3. Frank Tanner has been pinned. Your winners in our violent opening encounter. Fractured over Stuntman Inc. Wendel Stevens, I'm sorry for getting his name. Wendel Stevens, the sadistic British grappler, with the win over Frank Tanner in our first matchup. Tag team titles on the line. Next. Darius Dash, TM9 has said that while they respect the Space Invaders' accomplishments, that open challenge really got under their skin, because especially in an event like this, they said they're from the streets. They don't know what the Space Invaders games are, but they're from the streets. Fighting in this landmine or barbed wire match is nothing new to them. They said that's how they grew up. They're giving themselves the advantage because they said the Space Invaders probably wear masks because they're two pretty boys that don't want their faces messed up. But TM9 and Darius Dash have vowed to mess, not only as we see them trying to keep their promise, not only mess their face up, but take their tag team titles away. We've got some news coming up about the OG faction. I don't know what's going on with them. Haven't seen too much of their leader yet, and in this barbed wire, exploding barbed wire match, we see, Space Invaders blocking themselves from getting ripped in. No count there. Suplex near that barbed wire. Another violent match. Tag team titles are on the line in this matchup. Space Invaders throwing that challenge out to anyone, and these two men, we see a double team coming here, taking exception, saying that they could beat anyone, or they're arrogant as we see these Frankensteiners cover their one. No count. Low blow there, but again into a crossface, high angle crossface, pulling away the neck area as we see Darius Dash going against Rider Blue. Kick to the gut, punches to the back of the head. Again, not illegal in this type of match. I don't know. I think Space Invaders might have kind of. This doesn't seem like it's the match for them. Although they've been almost unbeatable since their reign as tag team champions. this might be their undoing as they're taking on the masters of street fighting in this sort of like a street brawl match. As we see double team. Oh, Darius Dash breaking up that double team. TM9 with a nice head kick. Rider Blue backbreaker on him. Rider Red, excuse me. Oh, as we see, busted open immediately as he's thrown into the exploding barbed wire deathmatch. Rider Red's torso area busted open as we've seen that exploding barbed wire. Again, you're tuning in to DCWA Bloodsport, our most violent event of the year. Scores are settled, titles are put on the line. And in this tag team title matches, we see a dropping fist drop there. Rider Red busted open from earlier, being whipped into that barbed wire, exploding barbed wire, but he's still fighting on as he covers Darius Dash. Kick out. TM9 covers Rider Blue a 1 count. Match fast and furious here in the DCWA as we see the Karate Kid referee high angle cross face type maneuver, just stretching that neck and trapezius area. Super kick there on Darius Dash, and that Scorpion 1 cover 1 2 1 count as we see that kind of Scorpion death lock there by Rider Red. Rider Red fighting on, and again I gotta give the advantage to the guy. Look at those street punches there. I gotta give the advantage to TM9 and Darius Dash of the OGs. We see this cover here kind of lax. 2 count, kicked out. Rider Red is taking care of Darius Dash. Darius Dash trying to come back as we see another cover by TM9. 1, 2 new champions. No. Cover by This is what I mean. These guys are going for those frequent covers. They seem to be just more well-versed. We see a dragon screw there by Rider Blue on TM9. Whipped into that exploding barbed wire. Rider Blue he's busted open on his torso as well. No, not really. He's got tougher skin, obviously. That crossface. These guys, they want these tag team titles. OGs haven't held gold in DCWA since our beginning in season 1. They want these titles. Trevor Darius being very quiet as of late. Don't know what's going on with OGs. Don't know if it's a management issue. We know that we're in contract season. Contracts are coming up, and Bill Mercer being a very hard man, as I would know personally. Oh, everyone, that exploding bomb, everyone's down, including the referee. Everyone's busted open. The Karate Kid referee riding in pay. It looks like that Darius Dash is knocked unconscious, and this match is over. Your winners and still tag team champions, almost unbeatable, the Space Invaders, as Darius Dash just knocked unconscious in the middle of the ring. Action fast and furious and violent at DCWA Bloodsport. And in a special Lucha challenge match, we have OVNI vs. Virus. These guys have developed a rivalry over who is truly the best luchador in DCWA. I don't have a favorite in this. Both these men are awesome. The only thing that I think that Virus has against him is he aligned himself with General Jerry McDermott in the Undead Army. And that can, for me, that's a little dubious. Although the Undead Army, as we know, the Wraith, the current DCWA heavyweight champion, they're looking for any gold, any and every gold they can get in the wrestling world. And included in DCWA, we got these dudes in another exploding, cover there, nothing, exploding barbed wire match. We're going to see it. You know, it's going to be interesting to see how their lucha style is affected by not being able to run off or climb those ropes with these two men. But as we can see, still doing his lucha style moves, arm dragging there and into a spinning toe hold, into kind of like a modified figure four. OVNI with the double underhooks. Oh, just a nice counter with a kick to the thigh there. Body slam by OVNI on Virus. That spinning toe, he really likes that submission. That spinning toe hold into like a reverse figure four. Gonna find the name of that one from him when I talk to him. Body slam near that exploding barbed wire at a headlock takeover. I cannot call it in this match because these gentlemen are taking it to each other. They're just taking it to each other as, oh, just a back reversal there. Oh, jumping spinning kick didn't seem to affect Virus. Headlock takeover. I'm 50-50 split on this match. Have no predictions. Can't call it. Don't know who's going to win. These men are so evenly matched. We've seen their first encounter on Full Throttle went to a draw time limit, 20-minute time limit draw on a beat the clock challenge. I think that kind of started this little mini rivalry as who is the best luchador. And we're going to answer that question here, although I think you can put Killer Anime in this category. But as we know, he's busy focusing on the TV title held by Leon, the Viking Leon Blackgrave. So, but I think you could argue that Killer Anime can be put in that category as well, as we see these men exchanging submission maneuvers and a pinfall here. One count and kick out, as we hear from the crowd loving it. Oh, it's a diving senton but missed there. That submission, he loves working on that neck and arm and shoulder area, pulling those muscles out of socket, as we have yet to see any. Oh, before I spoke, I was going to say we have yet to see anyone go into that exploding barbed wire. Virus whipped in, and very smart move by OVNI to go for the immediate cover after he whipped Virus into that exploding barbed wire. Gotta believe, yes, that Virus is going to return the favors he just did, as busted open is OVNI. And he's just wrenching that leg away. OVNI in a just bloody mat here as he goes for a dragon sleeper there, really wrenching back. This is indeed the most violent showcase that we have in DCWA Bloodsport coming to you fans. I am told by management that feuds are settled at Bloodsport, and that each competitor will be moving on to other things after these encounters. We do have some title matches heating up hot and heavy. For our March Madness, we do have the DCWA, the D1 Cup coming up, and our league of matches coming up, our tournament to determine who will challenge the Wraith for the DCWA Heavyweight Championship. We'll be announcing this week, we'll be announcing the D1 Cup participants, and we will be broadcasting the D1 Cup in its entirety over the next weeks in the month of March for Full Throttle. We'll have our brackets out soon, who faces whom, and we hope that you fans weigh in on who you want to win the D1. I am told that Leroy Brown has stated that he will be the winner of D1. He and Ace Blaze feud, at least in the ring, will be settled tonight as the hardcore committee takes on DOA. We got a film for 1, 2. We got to see who's going to be in the D1 Cup, but the Wraith said he's not worried. Who's going to fit? Well, he didn't say anything. The General Jerry McDermott has stated that he's not worried. Whoever wins the D Cup will find defeat. D1 Cup will find defeat at the hands of the Wraith. Our first ever tournament series, the D1 Cup, coming in the month of March, which is really tomorrow, but next week, next Sunday, we will have round 1 of the D1 Cup. will be introduced. Oh, whipped into that barbed wire, exploding barbed wire again. Oh, and he just returns the favor by whipping Virus in. These two men are going at it. I can't even imagine who's going to win these. They're so evenly matched. They are so evenly matched. Whipped it, oh, into that exploding barbed wire again. His back is just a bloody mess. As we see that roll up pin for 1, 2, might get him with his back there. No, kick out at the last second. Whoa! Picks him up for like a tombstone. Going for that tombstone pile driver. He picks Virus back up. Oh, Pele, double Pele kick. Oh, jumping spinning kick. Oh, missed with that Pele. Whipped it. Oh, stopped himself from being whipped in again to that barbed wire. As a Frankensteiner. A Hurricanrana puts Virus on the mat. He's rolling him up into that reverse type spinning toe hold figure 4 submission. Is Virus going to give it up? Both men just bleeding profusely in the center of the ring. Oh, he stops that whip again. Virus not able to stop that whip if he's whipped into that exploding barbed wire again. Omni with the jumping back kick. Headlock takeover, pulling a page out of his own book with that maneuver. Not going to get a submission, but definitely wearing him down as we see Omni with that submission of his own. Virus with that submission, stretching that neck out, and you got to believe that upper back area has got to be painful for Omni. Is a DDT there from being whipped into those barbed wire, exploding barbed wire ropes. Oh, Hurricanrana into a pin for 1, 2, might be over 3. Oh, barely a kick out there. Oh, whipped again into the exploding barbed wire. Virus with the chop there, putting Omni on the mat. Omni trying again for that Hurricanrana into a pin for 1, 2, 3. Omni has defeated Virus, proving, at least in this case and in this match, he is the better luchador. Great showing by both men, and they've endured quite a bit of punishment in this matchup. Your winner, Omni. Quit.